Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have another new arrival to show you. This is the 2021.5 Forest River Cherokee Arctic Wolf 3550 Suite. It comes in at 9,515 pounds unloaded and is 38 foot in overall length. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk around and talk about some of the new model changes and some of the awesome features on this 3/4 ton towable fifth wheel. Let's go ahead and we'll jump on to the inside. Alright guys, so we're on the inside of this 2021.5 Arctic Wolf 3550 Suite, and as you can see, it's a pretty standard rear living setup. And we'll go ahead and we'll start back here. So you've got a nice trifold sleeper sofa back here. As you can see, on both sides you'll have a nice side stand with household and USB outlets, and then on the left side there you will have the nice cubby hole storage for whatever you want to put in there. As we pan up, you'll notice all the big windows. You've got them on the rear, on the off door side, and as we pan back over this way, you'll notice you have them on the door side as well, looking over your campsite. Now if we take a look at the shades right here, you'll notice these are the zebra shades, so you can let in as little or as much light as you want. If we look up top here, you'll notice you do have dual AC runs, as you can see right there. And what that'll do is it's racetrack ducting, and so that will help your coach cool off more efficiently. It won't cool off more, it'll just cool off more efficient. And then if we look up top here again, you do have a nice ceiling fan. That is a 110 ceiling fan, so you cannot use that unless you have a generator or shore power. Spinning around over here, you've got these Thomas Paine chairs. Now these are not the standard chairs. They ran into a part shortage on them, on their theater seats, so these are just a little bit different. They're a slightly different color than what they normally do, and you will see some that have this, some that don't. These are going to be the power recline theater seats. So again, check your coach that you're looking at to see if it has it or not. This is not going to be a standard feature. This is just a placeholder. That way, they could ship out units still. You do have the nice little remote storage. Personally, the power recline is okay, but it is a 110 theater seat. So the downside is you can't use it if you're boondocking in recline mode. So personally, I like their standard theater seats a lot better. Looking down at the floor, not much has changed on the interior colors. Again, you'll notice you have no heat vents in the floor. They're ducted through the cabinets. And let's go ahead and we'll take a look at this entertainment center. So you've got the 5200 BTU space heating fireplace. You also will have a spot to mount a 40-inch TV. This particular unit does not come with the TV. We didn't order it with one. And then they've changed stereo systems. So used to they were using a Furrion system. This is a Driven, or the brand of this one is Driven, I should say. So as you can see, a little bit different. Basically does all the same things. This one does have an HDMI port, which the Furrion one, I believe, does not. But one really neat thing, and it's up over here, is with this system, you'll notice the nice subwoofer up here, and it's got the Cherokee logo on it. And I tell you, I've played around with that thing, and it sounds amazing. It really helps with the sound system. 15,000 BTU main AC, as you can see there. This particular one does have two 15,000 BTU air conditioners, giving you a total of 30,000 BTUs of cooling capacity. just give you a nice little shot of the kitchen. We'll take a look at that more here in just a little bit. But I do want to hit on the dinette. So this is the only this is the standard build, I should say, is the freestanding table and chairs. I believe that you might be able to get a booth dinette if you so choose. Now, personally, I wouldn't, just because you have all this extra room here that you can walk in and, you know, get into the inside chair there. 6'4" tall slide outs. So I'm 6'2" and I can easily walk into that slide out. And there is storage in the chairs down here, as you can see. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll open up some of this storage in the living area real quick, and then we'll move on to the kitchen. All right, so I've got all the storage opened up, and we're gonna walk past some of it here for just a second. I do wanna touch on this up here. So as you can see, you do have nice overheads above the rear sofa here. I wish that they would put struts on these. I'm 6'2", and it's a little hard to get them open without a step stool. So again, that's something I personally would like to see. It's not a deal breaker, but it is kind of nice. All right, over here on the entertainment center, you've got good storage on both sides. There's something back in there, which is why they don't have that portion right here open. And then you've got cubby holes on each side of the TV. And then this second pantry, I'll call it, above the outside kitchen is just absolutely massive. I mean, you could really pack some blankets or extra food or whatever you want to put in there above that outside kitchen. It is just amazing. And not a lot of brands have something like this. All right, coming over into the kitchen. So as you can see, you've got an island kitchen, and we'll go ahead and we'll start with the island. So you've got a heat duct down there. That's that cabinet ducted heating I was talking about earlier. All seamless thermal foil countertops throughout this entire line, really, which is awesome. You've got that stainless or black stainless farmhouse sink with the cover, high-rise sprayer faucet, which is awesome. Pardon the little bag there, that is covered to keep antifreeze from dripping out. Down over here, you've got two drawers, and back by popular demand is the silverware divider. Go ahead and shut those real quick. And then down underneath here, you've got plenty of space for a trash can. You do have some plumbing in the way, but you could put a trash can in there if you wanted to. Over here, you've got another drawer, perfect for your spatulas and things of that sort, and then another great spot for a trash can underneath that. New feature for this year is the pots and pans drawer below the oven, and I absolutely love the look of that. I'll go ahead and shut that real quick just to give you a look of it, with it closed, and it looks like a double oven. It's awesome. 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover, and it does have the lighted knobs and the light in the oven. And if the sink top cover wasn't enough, you do have this nice cutting board, and it is magnetic this year instead of Velcro, which I'm glad they changed, because you can put that up with one hand. It's awesome. You've got the Greystone vent hood and the Greystone microwave. Again, 9530. I think I said 9515. And I forgot some lights. Let's go ahead and turn those on. That looks a little better. And again, it's about 38 foot in overall length. Another awesome cabinet there, which is great. any storage is good storage in my opinion. Oh, and I just noticed this. Those lights are just slightly different than last year. It's just a very, very slight difference. And of course you notice all the blue accent lighting. That's all on one switch. If you don't like it, turn it off. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at this fridge. This is the Furrion 12 volt compressor fridge. It's 10.7 cubic foot. And one really nice thing about this, it uses about 3 amps of power. And coupled with the Cherokee juice pack, which this particular unit has on it already, you can run this fridge off of a 50 watt panel and 1 battery for 77 hours. Now that's not counting lights and fans and everything, that's just the fridge, which is really cool. 2 more drawers over here. Awesome countertop space. This is perfect for toasters and coffee pots and blenders and stuff. USB port and electrical outlet, and there's more on the back side of the island that I forgot to mention. And then, man, these cabinets are surprisingly deep. That is just great storage for some of your plates and cups and bowls. I mean, that is, wow, that is really deep. And then, of course, you have to have a pantry. Nice solid door, and which is awesome with the glass inlay. And then you do have this awesome pantry, tons of space. And I know some people are going to ask, why is this not part of the pantry, or why is that not used? And we'll get to that here in a little bit. That is actually space that's used in the bathroom, which is really good. All right, guys. Speaking of the restroom, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at some of the features up there, as well as your master control panels. All right, guys. So walking in by the entry door, you've got these neat little coat hooks. Perfect place to hang your jackets and such. Down here's your breakers and fuses, just so you're aware, in case you need to get into those. Up here, you do have your master control panel. So you've got your tank leveling controls, your water pump and water heater, all of your lights, and your awning, and 2 of your 3 slide outs, which is really awesome. And I'll explain why this is awesome, because this just looks standard to most people here in a second. You've got the one control hotspot. Feel free to give us a call and ask us more about that. This is new. I'm not as familiar with it as I should be. But essentially what it does is it's a 4G and Wi-Fi ranger. This is for the dimmable awning lights, which is really neat. You got your thermostat, the juice pack, which as you can see is at 12.2, or this is the voltmeter for the juice pack, excuse me. And then you've got this touchscreen. So this is LCI 1 control. And the neat thing with this is you can control your awning, your leveling, your lights, and your slides. So anything you can do on this, you can still do on here. And that's why I think that this is an awesome idea from Cherokee, or the Arctic Wolves, I should say, because you don't have to use the touch panel for everything. You can if you want to. Anything you can do on this, you can do off of your phone, which is even more awesome. And where that's really cool is that, let's say you're at a campsite, a couple down or so, and the wind starts to get up. Well, you can pull out your phone, roll your awning in, which is, just a neat feature. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right, so stepping into the bathroom, you'll notice they went to a pocket door as opposed to a swing door for this year. I really like that. Now, I will say, if you're a little taller than me, you kind of got to be careful, because they do have this this track running right there. You've got a porcelain foot flush lever toilet. Back behind that, plenty of room around that toilet too, by the way. You have this amazing linen closet, tons of space, and this is that space above the pantry. Pardon some of the sawdust. This unit has not been cleaned and gone through yet. Up top here, you have your fantastic fan, or your max air fan, which is really cool. You've got your controls for it here. Skylight above your 30 by 36 shower. You do have the Nautilus shower curtain, which is a mold and mildew resistant shower curtain, and it squeegees itself off, which is awesome. Spinning around back over here, you've got the Forest River size sink, as I call it, which is just huge. You know, you can really get adult sized hands in there. There's your light switch for the bathroom. Notice it's mounted low, so if you have little guests, they can, or little grandkids, they can reach it without having to stand on top of the toilet to click some lights on. GFI protected outlet. Medicine cabinet, and that is a nice sized medicine cabinet too. And then down here, you've got storage there, and perfect spot for a trash can right there. All right, let's go ahead and we'll jump on to the bedroom now and take a look at some of the features there, and I guarantee you're gonna like the way this bedroom is arranged. All right, guys, so stepping into the bedroom, first thing that catches your eye is this 72 by 80 inch residential king size bed. This is the only bed option for this unit. It was designed with a king bed in mind, and that's why they call it the suite. If you see a relax in the bedroom, that means it has a queen bed. They're not interchangeable. You can't get a king bed in a non-suite model and a queen bed in a suite model. So that's one of the differences. Real quick, right here beside the solid door, you've got your thermostat for your second AC, lighting controls, and your slide out control for up here. And you know, let's go ahead and dive right into the storage. There is storage under the king bed. That's kind of hard to do one-handed, so I won't show that, but know that it is there. Up here, you've got this massive closet, and this particular one is also a hanging closet, but as you notice, you've got household USB ports and washer dryer connections. So this unit is ready for a stackable washer dryer. Keep in mind, you will lose the hanging storage. And then down there, just more great shelf space. And this does have a sliding door here, so you can close that off. All right. Notice the cross breeze window there. That's awesome. I really like that. Spot to hang a TV with the appropriate connections. 2 drawers. And then you've got, again, more shelf space with a nice little shoe garage down there as well. And then this front cap, man, is it awesome. But before we get there, I do want to, again, say second AC, 15,000. It's really going to help keep this area cool. And notice it's a ducted AC. So it's not direct fire where it's just blowing in here. This is a fully ducted AC, which not a lot of brands in this price point do. All right, starting over here, you've got these nice shelves. There is a household USB plug down there, so this shelf could act more as a nightstand if you wanted it to. Lots of storage here. And then, sorry, it's kind of tight in here. But that's new. I didn't notice that last time. So that's an awesome place for totes, which is really cool. Some of the stuff you don't need, like extra winter clothes or something. Huge hanging bar in here. You notice it's lighted. And then you've got, again, more shelf space over here, which you can never have too much storage in this, or in any RV for that matter. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for the inside. Let's go ahead and we'll jump back out on the outside and take a look at some of the really new changes and awesome features that the exterior has to offer. All right, guys, so we're on the outside of this 2021.5 Forest River Cherokee Arctic Wolf 3550 Suite. As you can see, one of the big changes is you do have a new graphics package for these. So they're more linear graphics as opposed to the old style, which were swooshes. Coming around to the front, you'll notice the Rhino box. So they've gone to Lippert frames instead of the old BAL frame. Notice the nice one-piece fiberglass cap. You've got the blue lightsaber beams on the front. Up underneath here, that's where your spare tire is located in your battery box. Not much storage in there since you do have those things there. You've got your docking light switch, vent for your battery, and your auto leveling controls. So this is where most of the time you'll run your auto leveling, but you can run it from your phone or from the interior if you wanted to. Here's a look at one of your slides. And then over here you'll notice again the linear graphics. A little bit different, a little more modern and edgy, which I really like. I think they look way better this year than they did last year. We'll look at the storage from the other side. But real quick, I want to focus in on this here. So you've got all your connections are in one spot. So you've got your cable and satellite, your city water, your fresh water, and your black tank flush. And then down here, you've got your pulls for your gray and black tanks. And notice the gate valves are not exposed; they're up in the belly. And then, as you can see, that actually I don't know if you can see it, but the freshwater drain, it also has its own valve and T-handle like that, so you can drain your freshwater tank a lot faster and easier. This is the back side of your furnace. Water heater, that is a 6-gallon gas electric water heater with direct spark ignition. What that means for you is about 18 gallons of water an hour if you're running both gas and electric at the same time. Oh, I knew I was going to miss something. 2 20-pound propane tanks. They do that for ease of exchange, and I walked right by the cargo carrying capacity and the GVWR. So this sticker here will tell you your axle ratings. So as you can see, 5,100 pound axles, GVWR of 645 pounds. So again, this is 3/4 ton towable. And then you've got your tire sizes. So they're ST 225 75 R15 load range E tires, and your cargo capacity is 2,047 pounds. Speaking of tires, a little bit different rim style than last year. I really like it. Here's your second slide. Again, some more of those new graphics. Exterior shower, and this is your 50 amp service. These are all backed for ladders. This particular one does not have it, but also you'll notice back up there the crowned roof and backup camera prep. Coming around over here, you'll notice that white tag hanging there. That's your LP Quick Connect. And then right above it, right here, you've got your spray port for your exterior sink on this side. As we back up, you'll notice this one does have the outside kitchen. You have the 6 cubic foot fridge freezer out here. So you have over 16 cubic foot of cold storage. There's your freezer, and then this will be your fridge. A little bit of extra cabinetry for some of your condiments and stuff you want to keep outside. And you do have accent lighting as well as a floodlight there. And back in here you do have a household outlet and a couple of drawers. This is that coily hose for that spray port. And then you do have the dump sink. This is fully removable. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. Give you a nice look of the exterior on this side. If we back up here just a little bit. So again, that's just a good looking unit. I really like those graphics. You do have the More Ride Step Above system on here that'll fold up inside the door, has adjustable feet, and is rated for more weight than the conventional steps. You also do have the exterior grab handle, 5+2+1 tire warranty. So this does have a 5-year defect warranty, 2 years roadside assistance, and 12 months no questions asked replacement guarantee on your tires. This also does use a PVC roof that has a 15-year 100% coverage non-prorated warranty, which is awesome. It's the best in the business. Little bit different entry door. It's tempered glass, so as you can see, it does have a window in it, even though it doesn't look like it has a window in it, which is really cool. This here is for your cable and satellite and power for outside if you wanted to put an outside TV on a table. And while we're here, you do have the magnetic holdbacks, slam latches for your baggage doors. And they're thinner, but they've got some weight to them. Oops. They've got some weight to them, which is something I like. That's a pretty well insulated baggage door. There's those cable and power outlets. But let's just take a minute to check out this awesome storage compartment. And as you can see, you've got the nice aluminum framing, some aluminum framing and plumbing in the way, but you still have tons of storage. LED strip light over there, which is awesome, and you'll notice the aluminum bath deck framing, welding on double-sided welds, which is awesome. You also have 2 exterior speakers, power awning. You can see I have the edge lighting on right there. That is dimmable, which is really neat. And I tell you, those awning lights, they will light up the whole parking lot. It's awesome. Leash latch here, and then of course you'll notice the underbelly armor. Let me give you a good shot of that here. Let's see if I can do it without dropping my phone. So as you can see, closed heated underbelly. Great for 4-season use. Alright guys, that is going to wrap it up for the 2021.5 Forest River Arctic Wolf 3550 Suite. If you're interested in this fifth wheel and you'd like pricing, availability, or have any questions, you can either leave a comment down below. You can also give us a call at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot me an email at contact@custom-rv.com. Make sure and have the dash in there, it won't work. Real quick, before we end the video, I would like to say thank you again for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you want to look at some of our other units that we have or have had that we're waiting on new shipments of, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and you can check out some of the new arrivals as they come in, or some other units of other floor plans that I already have coming that may be a different model year. Again, we thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.